Greetings everyone, this is Danny from harrtravel.com, your scenic expedition experts, and today I'm on board the incredible Scenic Eclipse. This is the merging of a beautiful mega yacht and an incredible expedition vessel. You're going to find all the comforts that you would on a large ship, but here it's packaged together with an incredible passenger to crew ratio where you can go to the far-flung reaches of our Earth and of course do it in incredible style and comfort. Now I'm going to take you through every single public space here on board this beautiful ship in just a minute, but keep in mind when you're ready to book your next scenic expedition or river cruise, make sure you reach out to the experts at Harr Travel. We are your scenic experts. We know the spaces inside and out. We have an amazing relationship with the cruise line, and we know we can help craft the cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, the Scenic Eclipse is the most advanced luxury motor yacht in the world. They have some incredible advancements with the engines, the propulsion systems, of course, the stabilizers, and you put all of that together. It's going to allow you to get down to Antarctica, to the Arctic, and everywhere in between in incredible comfort and luxury. It's a truly inclusive and immersive experience. You're going to get into those smaller ports that the big ships simply can't get into. And in addition to that, you're also going to have everything included. They have some of the best excursions on the planet. Those are all included for you. You're also going to have top shelf alcohol, beer, wine, spirits, champagne, in addition to sodas, coffees, and teas, all included for you. The dining is unrivaled in the industry. You're going to have incredible, delicious options from the main dining room, the room service, and of course those specialty restaurants that come at no additional cost. You can see why our guests visit this ship and utilize it to cruise all around the world time and time again. True luxury, true 6-star all-inclusive nature, and a beautiful ship to boot. Now keep in mind, if you want to see the rooms and suites, we have those on our channel as well. Now let's tour the vessel. Now we've started up here on deck 10. At the very front of the ship, you're going to find 2 jacuzzi hot tubs. You can imagine this is a great place to be soaking with Antarctica or the Arctic in the distance. What you're going to find throughout the ship is there's those perfect spots to capture the views in incredible comfort. Now, in addition to the hot tubs, you're going to have these padded loungers in the very front here. You're also going to have a full bar. All of that is included, of course. They're going to provide complimentary bar service up here. So if you want to utilize the hot tubs, or you can take advantage of the cabanas on the side. Now, I did want to point out that those are complimentary. They're first come, first serve, just another great amenity that everyone can utilize. Now, also up here, you're going to find the backup bridge. I mentioned that this ship is one of the most advanced ever built, and redundancy is what expedition vessels are all about. So there's a bridge up here. You also have a bridge down below. We'll take you there in just a minute, because one of the great things is you can also take advantage of the open bridge policy. It's all about education and immersion done in a luxurious style. Now, I mentioned that this ship was incredibly advanced when it comes to stabilization, propulsion, and the ability to kind of reduce all of the vibrations as much as possible. Some of the best soundproofing in the entire industry, and also some really cool toys. So just behind me, you're going to find one of the helicopters here on board. You can imagine cruising in the Arctic or Antarctica or anywhere in the world, being able to head out and start your excursion from the ship itself with this incredible Airbus helicopter is a perfect way to explore. Now, they're some of the quietest in the entire industry, and it does come at an additional cost. But how cool is that to head up over the beautiful mountains of Antarctica or to check out those polar bears in the Arctic regions? One of the reasons that they purchased these specific helicopters is that by having some of the lowest vibrations in the entire industry, it's also great for preserving nature. So everything that you're going to find throughout the ship is the combination of luxury, of experience, but also about coming into one with protection of the environment. Now, we just stepped down to the helicopter pad and the hangars. So this is the other helicopter here on board. In fact, the regulations, if you're going to operate helicopters in Antarctica, you actually have to have 2 for that redundancy. So you'll see here, once again, a beautiful state-of-the-art helicopter. They're constantly working on all the maintenance, putting all of that together to have the most incredible sightseeing experience in the entire world. And as the pilot pointed out, you've got 6 passengers and everybody gets an incredible view. Tucked in the back corner on deck 10, you're going to have a couple tables and chairs all under the protection of the roof here for smoking. So there's no smoking allowed inside the ship at all, but you do have this small area outside where you can step out if need be. At the very forward of deck 5, you'll find the observation lounge. That's exactly what this is. It's a place to come, sit, relax, and observe the incredible scenery and wildlife all around you. Now in here from a seating standpoint, you have these really nice, large, comfortable chairs in the front, looking out at the beautiful views, of course with the ottomans. You're also gonna have these sofas and chairs as well. Now, another great thing is you're gonna have these conference style tables. They'll do a bit of education here. The naturalists will come up here as well to educate you as you're traveling. And then just behind me, you're gonna have an area to grab coffees and teas. So they have a wide variety of the Kuzmi teas, really nice and delicious variety. And then of course the espresso maker so you can make your own. Now, another great part of this particular lounge is you also have doors on either side to head on out to the forward facing deck. There's a ton of space out there. It's perfect for sail away or any of the scenic cruising. Let's head on outside and see what that's all about. Now we're just outside and you can see that it's really quite expansive. Now part of it is undercover, so you've got that area to the far side, maybe you have a little bit of inclement weather or rain, but as we head out, you can head all the way to the very front of the ship. So this is that spot that your naturalists are gonna be. You're gonna learn all about the destinations, but it's also a great place just to pop out for a quick picture or to enjoy all the incredible scenery. So one of the features of this ship that is unique is of course having the helicopter in the back of the ship. It gives you all of this real estate to utilize for the scenic cruising. In fact, you can head all the way to the front and get truly unobstructed views out the front of the ship. And of course, if your spouse is on board with you, you can even make your own Jack and Rose moment. So now we're headed into the Yacht Club, and if you love great food, great service, you're gonna love this space. I really appreciate how they have the fresh baked items right here upon arrival. You get that intoxicating smell, and it continues throughout. Now here you're gonna find the full bar and the coffee bar. So you can have your Illy Espresso here, all your favorite espresso drinks, a cappuccino, a latte, an Americano, my personal favorite. Or of course, you can get a variety of teas. They also have beers on tap. Now they're gonna provide service throughout the whole area. Now this is really the casual dining here on board. So you'll have breakfast and lunch every single day in here, and then they'll also have some special events for dinner. Right in the middle, you're gonna see the first of the buffet line. So you have all this beautiful charcuterie, different styles of salads, and of course a salad bar, fresh fruits, and of course the most important part of any ship, it's not the rudder, it's definitely not the engine, it's gotta be the gelato. So right here, you've got complimentary gelato. You can have as much as you'd like, and I think, well, there's 4 new flavors today, so I'll try them all just for you. Over here is the continuation of the most important part. You've got the full dessert station. Now, as we continue around, I'm gonna take you to the hot buffet line. So that's lined up on the far side here. They're gonna have different options every single day. Of course, they always have your classic favorites. Today, they're gonna have, in addition to it, you got some beautiful rack of lamb over there, some grilled beef medallions, of course, some Asian food, some seafood, mix and match all throughout the time. So you've got a wide variety here, soups over in the corner, and then tucked in the corner, you also have a made-to-order station. So for breakfast, this is where you're gonna find the eggs, the omelets, all of those different varieties. Now there's quite a bit of seating in here. You have these booth-style seats in the corners wrapped around, so these are for 5. So you see that you got 2 chairs and then the couch on the side. And then as we continue further back, you're gonna have tables for 2, 4, and they can put them together for the largest size groups. So you've got larger tables here, and then as we head down the middle, it really opens up the space. Now you've got more seating here, so you see you've got the wraparound sofa style seating on the side, so you get those incredible views. But personally, my favorite spot is the aft of the ship. They have some great dining space outside as well. Let me take you out there. Now just outside, you're gonna have tables and chairs here. They do have a shade structure up above. This is where I love to eat. Even if I come out for just a nice cup of coffee in the morning, this is my happy spot. So you've got lots of different places to sit. So in addition to the tables, you've got booth style seating around the side as well. And then tucked on the side, the deck extends, and you also have some really nice hanging chairs over in the corner. Once again, all about getting those incredible views. So now we're just inside the theater. This is gonna be your center for enrichment and entertainment. The setup here is the theater in the round. So you've got a nice large stage up top. You're also gonna have a large stage here that can turn into a dance floor. Believe it or not, they're gonna do some great entertainment here on board. They might bring on a guest singer, other styles of entertainment as well. You've got the full stage up above, and once again, it continues down here to the middle. It's also the center for enrichment. So one of the unique things that you'll find is that they actually have screens on 3 walls. So you've got the large screen in the middle there, but you're also gonna have screens on either side. So really, there's not a bad seat in the house. This is where you're gonna learn about the destinations that you're gonna be visiting. So much about an expedition cruise is about enrichment and learning about what you're gonna visit, whether it's the wildlife, the geography, the politics, any of those things, you're gonna learn about here on board before you head on out and enjoy. Now, it is a state-of-the-art theater, so you have all the high-end technology. You can also utilize this as a meeting space if you're coordinating a group here on board. Now, just aft of the theater, you're gonna find the boutique. This is an area where you can pick up different items like sunglasses. You can also get some binoculars, some of your favorite Scenic logo wear. They also have some great high-end jewelry as well. Now, one of the spots that really blew me away the first time that I saw it is the Scenic Lounge. It is enormous. You have 12-foot high ceilings in here. You've got all the space from window to window where you can get the incredible views and, of course, that fantastic lounge experience. Now, anchoring it at the far side here is the whiskey bar. There's actually 130 different types of whiskey that you can try here on board. They're also gonna have the coffee machine here if you want an espresso martini, or if you just start your day here with a coffee, this is a great spot. Now, the bartenders are some of the best in the entire world. They're gonna keep you smiling, keep you laughing, and keep those drinks flowing, so you're gonna have an amazing time. Now, to me, this is your living room here on board. There's a ton of seating in here. So you have the large sofas along the walls. They wrap all the way around with some single chairs as well. You've got love seats, more of that booth style seating around the sides here. And then what you'll find, once again, is the enormous amount of space. Now, this is a multi-function room. So in addition to being a lounge space, this is where you're gonna get some of the different lectures. They'll also get some of the different enrichment activities as well. But in addition to all of that, it's also the main check-in desk. So you're gonna start your experience right here in the lounge. They're gonna bring you inside. Of course, you've got the full desk to the far side there, but they can take you to one of the chairs as well so you can sit, relax, and start your experience right away. Now, my recommendation is always utilizing the pursers here during the cruise. First day and last day, it can get a little bit more busy, but this is your living room here on board where you can learn, you can meet friends, you can share time together, and really enjoy the full cruise experience. Now, the main restaurant on board is Elements. We're in here now, and you can see they have booth-style seating all along the far wall here, and then you're also gonna have tables and chairs along the windows. So you've got tables for 4, 6, they even have larger for groups of 8 here. So much of the cruise experience is about meeting new people and that social atmosphere. Of course, they do have tables for 2 if you're looking for a romantic dinner, but there's quite a few options to choose from. Now, it's an expansive menu that they'll have rotational items on. You can see it wraps all the way around the back here. They even have a table tucked over in the corner that's away from everyone else, so maybe you're having a special celebration, you can have that as well. But they have a large variety of constant items, so you're gonna have all of your favorites. Can't go a day without a shrimp cocktail on a cruise, of course. But in addition to all of your favorites, they're gonna have different styles of options, maybe Asian one day. Of course, they always have some Italian options on there with the different risottos and pastas, but you're gonna have a lot of options to choose from, and they're always delicious. Inside of Elements Restaurant, you're gonna find the Chef's Table experience. It's a really unique experience, and what it is you'll sit with a group of people, you're actually in the kitchen. So you've got 2 large windows that are looking into the kitchen there. You're gonna have more than a dozen courses specially prepared for you, and of course, wine paired. They'll come out, the chef will explain what's going on, what it's all about, why the ingredients go together, and also why it's paired delicately or beautifully with that wine. So if you're looking for a really elevated, unique experience, I definitely recommend that you check out the Chef's Table. Now, I love sushi, I love Asian food in general, and Cocos to me is the best of all worlds. It's 3 restaurants in one, and we're gonna tour now. Now, we've started off with sushi at Cocos. If you love sushi, you're going to really love this. So you have a wide variety menu items to choose from, but to me, my favorite thing to do is to belly up to the sushi bar, tell Chef Marlon exactly what I may want, and make some suggestions, and he'll go crazy and create some amazing options for you. So you're gonna have all of those delicious options here, and I've even been known to stop by maybe before dinner, or after dinner, or somewhere in between. Now, as we head aft in the restaurant, we're gonna find fusion at Cocos. So this is the second restaurant concept, and it's truly Asian fusion. You're gonna have all of your favorites from Thailand, from Singapore, China, Japan, all over Asia, and the menu's going to change. So they have the same menu for 2 days at a time, and then they switch it up. And the idea behind it is you can dine here quite a few times throughout your cruise and have a totally different menu each and every single time. Now you're gonna have a wide variety of seating. The sushi bar, of course, you had the seating at the bar and looking out, but here you're gonna find tables for 2 at the windows, and then you also have tables for 4 and 6 in between, and these really nice Japanese style tables that are set down where you've got table for 6. It's all great to take advantage of that social experience. Now, as we head further back, you're gonna see more of the beautiful decor. You've got another large table back here in the corner, and then we're gonna head right around to take advantage of the night market. Now, the Cocos night market experience is relatively new here on board. What you're gonna find is it's a private dining option for 8 passengers. It is reservation only, so you're gonna wanna make sure and make those reservations when you get on board. You have a Teppan style table here, and what they're gonna do is have 3 separate night market menus. My personal favorite is Indian because I love Indian food, but whichever one is your ideal option, they offer that here. So once again, what you're gonna find at Cocos is the sushi bar option, you have the fusion restaurant, and you have the night market. So you could dine here 5, 6, 7 times throughout a cruise and have totally different experiences each and every single time. Now, so much of the experience with Scenic is about education and lifelong learning. And for me personally, there's no better way to dig into a culture than through their food. So in addition to all the other educational experiences you'll have here on board, they also have a culinary kitchen where you can learn to cook. You can get insight from the chef. Of course, they've got the stations right up here that they can teach from. You've got the wine fridges, all the different fridges just behind. And then here, you're gonna have 8 separate stations. So you're gonna learn the dishes. You can even head back out and enjoy them. Now, one thing that's really unique that you won't find on any other ship in the expedition market, in addition to having a cooking class, you're gonna also have an herb garden. Now, it's not available right now because they are just getting ready to head down to Antarctica in a couple weeks. And what's really cool about that is that they have that hydroponic style garden where they can grow all of their own herbs and some vegetables in there to utilize, so you have those fresh ingredients while you're cruising through Antarctica. Now, a delicious casual option here on board in the back of the ship is Azure. Now, what you're gonna find is it's a breakfast, lunch, and dinner casual eatery. They'll have a buffet each and every single day. They'll mix and match that up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we're getting into lunchtime right now. You've got some sandwiches, some different salads, and of course, those incredible desserts. I love the cookies. I love the meringue. I mean, I just love desserts in general, and here on board, they are delectable. Now, it's also a coffee bar and a full bar. So you see they have the coffee machine just behind. Nice little touches. They can even put your own logo with the Ripples machine if you'd like. Now, as we continue to head back, you're gonna see that you have booth style seating here. You've got booth style seating on the far side, tables for 2 and 4, and then they also have the high top seating here as well. Now, what's great about the restaurant is in addition to having the buffet, you're also gonna have a pretty large menu to choose from if you sit down and order off of it. So you're gonna have all your favorite pizzas, pastas, burgers. They also have several other options that you can have made to order. So if you're looking for something that's just super relaxed, ultra casual for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or if you're like me and you need those snacks in between, this is that perfect spot. Now, in addition to all the fantastic indoor seating, they actually have a really nice large outdoor deck. I love the aft of the ship. This is spectacular. Let's head outside. Now, you can imagine grabbing a cup of coffee or, of course, a glass of wine and stepping out with this incredible viewing space. So we're at the very aft of the ship. There's quite a few tables on both sides here. You also have a second set of tables here as well. They're gonna provide service outside just like inside, but I love a super casual, relaxed area where you can grab a book, grab a coffee, head on out and enjoy. I always love the aft of the ship, and you're gonna find me here pretty often if you're on board. So now we're inside Lumiere. This is the French fine dining restaurant here on board. It is one of the specialty restaurants, but like all of them, it is included with your fare. So you can see behind me, they have the window that looks into the kitchen. Of course, when you can see what they're doing, to me, it just enhances the overall dining experience. You're gonna have a full bar in here with a wide variety of wines, of course, spirits they'll serve throughout the entire meal, and you can also have it wine paired by one of the sommeliers. Now, for seating, what you're gonna find is a nice large table here at the entrance. You're also gonna have tables for 2 and 4, and then you have tables in the back looking out the aft, and then also on the side with the booth style seating. If you love great food and you really enjoy French options, you're gonna love Lumiere. Now, another incredibly beautiful spot here on board is the spa. At almost 6,000 square feet, it is enormous for an expedition vessel. You're gonna have all of your favorites that you would find at your spa at home. And of course, the incredible crew here is going to deliver incredible experiences each and every single day. You're going to want to visit on boarding day. They'll provide a complimentary tour of the spa, they'll make all your spa reservations and take care of all of those details. Keep in mind that the sea days do fill up a little bit quicker, so you're going to want to reserve those right away. Now we've started off right here in the reception. As I mentioned, this is where you're going to start each and every spa treatment and the journey here. Let's start by heading through the door. We'll start off in the salon. Now here you can get a haircut, you can get a revolutionary, transformative new hairstyle, or you could just get your hair done up to head out and enjoy. So you're going to have 2 stations here for beauty stations, and then right around the corner you're also going to have the hair wash station. Tucked just on the other side, you're going to find a nice large chair here because they also have a wide variety of barber services. So once again, anything you can do at your salon at home, you can do right here on board. Continuing along is where you'll find the manicures and pedicures. So you have 4 little stations set up here. They can mix and match it based on their needs. Right now you've got 2 manicure stations in the corner. You've got a pedicure station here as well. And what I like is that the bowl's even big enough for my size 15 feet. Now over here, you're gonna find crystal infused water. So much of the Scenic experience has wellness included. I love these little touches. They go a really long way. You can stop by here and utilize this anytime that you would like. Now it is important to note that the spa is divided in 2 sections. You've got the gents on one side, the ladies on the other, and we've started off right here with the gentlemen. Now just inside this door is where you're gonna find the lockers. So you're gonna get your spa robe before you do your experience, whether it's a treatment, a wrap, a massage, and then from there you can head on in and start enjoying all of the incredible amenities. The first one is the full finish sauna. It's a really nice large size sauna, one that you would find on a larger cruise ship, and that's what this is all about, having all of those amenities that you would have on a large ship here delivered on the Scenic Eclipse. Tucked just around the corner, you're gonna have a full steam room. Once again, you have stadium style seating with 2 really large wraparound benches. And one of the signatures of both the spa and the steam room is that you have views outside. You can imagine cruising through Antarctica, looking out at the whales, all the beautiful scenery, and being here in the sauna. Now directly across, you're gonna find a few more experiences. The first is going to be the infrared sauna. So this is only on the gents side. On the ladies side, the large sauna is actually an infrared sauna. So just in case you're interested in that, the ladies can utilize the full finish sauna on this side. Continuing along, you have a cold plunge pool. I love the idea that they have that. When I played sports, I would always utilize that after practices. Of course, you get that body replenished really quickly. You can go back and forth between the sauna, the steam room, and the cold plunge. Tucked right around the corner is the experience shower. So you have a really nice large rainfall shower head up above, and you can see how all of this works together for that health and wellness circuit. Now at the very aft of the ship, you're gonna find a relaxation room on both the ladies and the gents side. So you have 3 really comfy padded loungers here. They have directional reading lights. It's that great place to grab a book and enjoy. Tucked right around the corner, you're gonna have the hot stone chairs. Now I've had back issues for quite some time. I love these because they're ergonomic and they're heated. And from here, you can look out at the incredible aft facing views. So now we're inside one of the treatment rooms here. They have all of your favorites to choose from. My personal favorite is the hot stone massage, but after a nice long flight, sometimes that deep tissue or Swedish massage really makes the difference. If you want a wrap, if you want a facial, whatever spa style treatments that you love, they're sure to be offered here on board. Now the space itself, you can see, like the rest of the ship, is a really large space for a treatment room. You've got the sink over to the side. They've got all the different equipment that you would utilize for those hot stones on the other. Now I wanted to point out this sound. Those of you who've had a massage here on board, you know that it's the happiest and the saddest. It means that your massage has come to an end. But for me, that just means I gotta go book another one. Now those of you who watch our channel on a regular basis know that my favorite spot to be on a cruise ship is the aft. There's something magical of having the wake in the distance as you sail away from exotic ports. And of course with this ship, you can imagine being right back here in the beautiful pool or right here on the bunny pad, taking in the amazing views in Svalbard in the Arctic, maybe all the way down in Antarctica, seeing the whales in the distance and all of the incredible wildlife and scenery. Now this is the main pool here on board. It's a pretty good size for an expedition style vessel. You're gonna have the solotherapy style lounge area in the middle there, but it's all about sitting in the aft, the nice heated pool, and taking in the amazing views. Now the expedition experience here is done exceptionally well. We're gonna head into the Mudroom because, of course, if you're heading out into Antarctica, to the Arctic, to other expedition destinations, you're gonna need expedition gear. So this is the Mudroom where you'll store your gear. You see on the far wall here, they're gonna have place for all the boots. They will provide that for you. They're also gonna provide the parka as well. So you've got all the different lockers here. You wrap around the corner, you've got more of the lockers on this side as well. They've got these seats down the middle for changing, and then right around the corner, they're gonna have a bit more of that. Now here, it's gonna be manned as you come in. Of course, they're gonna take your gear from you, take care of all those details so you can head on up and start enjoying the luxury experience once again. Now, another complimentary guest feature is the guest laundrette. So you can utilize this as you like. There's no additional cost. Down here, you're gonna have the ironing board. I really like that because maybe you wanna come down and just press an item. You can do that here or do laundry. Now, keep in mind that if you're in one of the top suites, you will get some complimentary laundry services as well. You can see all the suites, all the rooms on our channel, in addition to the full ship tour. Now, this ship is transformative. It's transformative in so many different ways to your educational experience, of course, to seeing the world, but the ship actually transforms. You've got a marina in the very back of the ship. So you can see here, this is kind of like your garage door opener at home. It's gonna go all the way down and flip out. And once they do that, you've got a little bit of stairs that head down and you have your swimming platform. So from there, they can deploy these. They set up a little bit kind of like an extended dock. It can also be turned into a swimming pool of sorts where you can just head on out and dive on in. There'll be a little seating area back there as well, but it's the launch spot for so many different activities. If you're taking out those stand-up paddle boards, the kayaks, of course, all the snorkeling gear, this ship does go to tropical destinations along with the cold weather destinations around the world. So once again, you don't have to have a dock to head on out and enjoy the marina. You just head on, start enjoying, once again, a shore excursion from the ship at no additional cost. Now, just behind me, you're gonna find the garage. So there's garage doors on either side. On one side, you'll find the submarine. On the other side here, you're gonna find all the different zodiacs. So these are ribs. They're rigid inflatable devices, and the idea behind it is that you can head on out and start enjoying. Most cruise ships have to dock somewhere. They can take tenders out, but tenders aren't meant to explore. Zodiacs truly are. So they're gonna use these every single place that this ship will go. As you're going through some of the tropical regions, some of the colder regions, you can head on out there. You can imagine doing a landing on one of these in Antarctica, heading back, coming into the ship, enjoying lunch, and then going right back out and enjoying it once again. So in here in the garage, you're gonna find more of the kayaks. You're also gonna find all the different zodiacs here, and then you can see the garage door in the distance, so they can take the winch, take the right on out, and you start enjoying your experience a few minutes after they arrive. Now, I wanted to point out something unique about this particular vessel. Not every ship is equal in Antarctica, and what they've done here is they've limited the capacity in that region to 200 passengers. You can only have 100 passengers on shore in Antarctica, and so the way that they do that is they'll take people out, you'll start exploring, you'll be using the theater, lots of different items here on board to learn about the destinations, and then as one group comes in, the next one can head out. Now, larger ships that have 300, 400, even 500 passengers, they're gonna usually extend their time so that everybody has time in Antarctica. Here on board the Eclipse, you're gonna maximize every single day with the maximum amount of landings, and you can combine it with even doing stand-up paddleboarding or kayaking in Antarctica as well. Also in the garage, you're gonna find the submarine. Once again, an incredibly cool experience doing that in Antarctica, wherever it is that you are, being able to head down several hundred meters to explore everything that's below you, to complement that with a helicopter and get everything above you, and then of course, being here on the ship, it all comes together for the most incredible luxury expedition experience. So now we're inside the main bridge down here on deck 7. What you're gonna find is a totally state-of-the-art bridge, as you would expect. Of course, as I already mentioned, you have an incredible experience sailing because of all the upgrades, and you can see here, after speaking with the staff, they're blown away with how the ship handles as well. Now, one of the really cool things that you get with the Scenic Eclipse expedition experience is an open bridge policy. So virtually all the time, you can head on up here, you can speak with the captain, the staff captains, whoever's on duty. They're happy to explain to you where you are, what's going on, even how everything works. Another really cool part is they have this seating area here. So it's a little lounge area where you can sit, have a cup of coffee and relax and take in the incredible views. It's not often that you actually get to be inside of a bridge while a ship's sailing. It's a really cool experience. Now for point of reference, on either wing, they also are gonna have controls so they can step on outside and utilize those for when they're going in and out of docking positions. There's also an area in front of the bridge where you can head on outside and take advantage of the beautiful views. I wanted to point out that they have these Swarovski viewers in here, so they'll take those outside. They also have telescopes and things like that, so you can have all of those experiences here, really see what they do in the bridge and make that part of your cruise experience as well. Now you can see why we love the Scenic Eclipse so much and why it is such a unique way to experience the world in true luxury. Now you've got the helicopter behind me, all of the inclusive fine dining experiences, the amazing rooms and suites. You put it all together for an incredible expedition product. When you're ready to make the Eclipse your home away from home and ready to book your next cruise with Scenic, make sure you reach out to Harr Travel. We are your Scenic experts. We know the spaces inside and out. We have an amazing relationship with the cruise line, and we know we can help craft the cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way.